Hi, this is Zombie. Uh, I'll start my NerFed 5 heralds video build guide right now. The minimum requirement is 96, and minimum strength you need will be 159. Right now I am 100, but if I take these out, then we are 96 now. So I'll briefly explain the flasks. This is the cursed immune. This is wise oak. This is the diamond flask with cold immune. It's critical option, and this acidic promise. I'm using nebulous. You'll need to find spell cast first of all, and spell damage or spell critical chance. This is Maligaro's gloves. This is Doriani's delusion. What you need to see is you need to find whatever levels purity and lightning damage. This is Chevron's 6 link, Prism Guardian, and Alpha. The links are this. It's not actually a link, it's just a skills M, Ice Herald, Flame Dash, Righteous Fire. And gloves, you'll need to use level 21 and 20 quality for blood magic. That is a requirement, not an option. Determination, haste, purity of ice. And for the helmet enchantment, if you did or if you bought clarity, mana reduce, or vitality, then you can have 19 auras with 5 voices. So here I'm using clarity, discipline, precision, and purity of fire. And 6 links for Chevron is EK, pierce, core to fire, physical to lightning, awakened spell echo, and awakened control destructions. And for the shield, I'm using hatred, rate, and zealotry. For the shoes, if you have lightning, purity of lightning, you'll get purity of fire here. If you have purity of fire in the boots option, then you can use purity of lightning here in this socket, so it's changeable. Anyway, so let's keep going. It's the Herald of Ash, Purity, Agony, and Thunder. The belt you need to see for Shaper base, at least 68 I think was the tier 2 option or something, or was it 75? But I think it will be better to find 75 ones. And for the Shaper option, you'll need to find shield. You gain more energy shield from the armor. That's first option that you need to find. And second of all, just energy shield, like maximum energy shield. So first two. And for the suffix, you can either use cats or birds. It doesn't really matter. It's a matter of choice, I guess. But I found that cat's aura was like, it gives you a spell cast speed. Spell cast speed, and also the crits chance. So I thought this was more efficient for the belt, for the suffix. And since we need 159 at least minimum, this character is kind of hard to get strengths in this build. So if you have like 50 strengths here, I guess you won't really need any other strength jewels or strength other like attributes. I'm using 2 Call-Up Brothers for the ring, and this is Shaper, and also the other base, so it's actually combined with Awakened Orb, and this is enchantment is for this. And let me check, and let's see. So what you will need to find is maximum energy shield and maximum energy percentage gain. Also, I mean, if that 2 is there, it will be fine, but I mean, it will be really nice. But what you will need to get is mana reserve at 5% and also the vitality. These two are most important ones. So mana reserve and vitality, and other is like, I guess you can craft whatever you want, but I think energy shield options are really good ones. And if you have like prefix with like spell damage or elemental penetration, and in the suffix I did more attribute, like 32 like all attributes, because I needed the strengths, and since I'm on standard I can't really like craft with the seeds. So if I had like already like 165 strengths, then on the suffix I would rather put another mana reserve. So it is also possible to get 12 here mana reserve. Then you won't need any then that means you won't need 6 of Cobalt's mana reserve. So you can actually save 6 Cobalt's mana reserve jewels if you have 12% mana reserve here. And for the passive, what's this? I'm using this with mana reserve. Here we go up, that's voices. So this is, I don't know if you guys can see this on English, but it's rates, hatred, and the other whatever stuff. And this was I think you guys can tell by the numbers, right? So it's 10% aura effect. This is my watcher size. What you need to find is for EK build, you will need to find rate, converting physical to lightning. It's not adding or it's not any other stuff, but rate, converting physical to lightning. That's the first option that you will need to get. And the other like second option or third option is how much your currency is affordable. So it's also I actually use the herald jewels too, 10% more damage when I use heralds. So this goes 8% more and 40%. And here I use this for the all elemental resist minus, so it actually deals much more with this node. This is mana reserve cobalt jewel, also mana reserve cobalt jewel. This is also aura effect, 10% with I think it's this, yeah, this is discipline, 30 reduced discipline. And if we go here, this is 8% with 1% health regeneration, and it's 10% aura effect, or 1% reduced mana cobalt, and it's also 1% reduced. 8% with 1% regeneration is 10% aura effect. It's just all same. These three is all equal. So this is 8% with 1% health regeneration. And this is 10% aura effect. This is also Cobalt Jewel with mana reduce. So if you go here, I'm using 10% aura effect, all along with the Purity of Fire mana reduce. This is 1% mana reduce Cobalt Jewel. Here I'm using Purity of Ice, I think this was 30% reduce, and this is 10% aura effect with 1% mana reduce Cobalt Jewel. Here I'm using 10% aura effect, also with Purity of Lightning mana reduce. This is split personality with intelligence plus energy shield, but if it's too expensive in Harvest League, just trying to find the option for energy shield first, and then like with drains or with other stuff, whatever its cheapest. You can like after that you can upgrade to like energy shield with intelligence later. It's not really needed for now. And here I'm using this, and this is Ring of Blaze with 1% mana reduce. And if we find here is here, this one. And I'm using also a Natural Instinct here with this. This is on, and this also is on. And if we find here, this is also on, and 1, 2, 3, 4. And this is not allocated because when you level up, like right now I'm like 96, and when you level up, this only gives you 6% aura effect. But if you have like 5 passive like jewels, like cluster jewels, there's more. Like here it has 4% chaos res plus 5 intelligence plus 6 aura effect. So this is actually pretty good cluster jewel option for the other one. So if I level up like 97, I would rather level up this one rather than this, because this only gives 6% aura effect, but this also gives chaos with 4 chaos res with 5 intelligence. And if I'm level 97, actually 98, let's see, there's 2% all, no, not 2%, all attributes plus 2, strength 5, and 6%. So I'll rather press this at 98, and there's also strength with aura effect, so 99, and plus 3 all attribute with 8 strength, so 100. So after you level 100, then you'll probably have like passive skills like look like this. So it goes here all the way, everything here, come down and follow this and up to here, and back, goes up again, a Natural Instinct, this one, and go all the way up, get all this, put this up, and come down, put Ring of Blaze here, and this, and go all the way around here. And don't go this way because it will lose you 5 intelligence and 5 energy shield. So please go this way. If you are using split personality, if you want to use split personality, please go upwards because you get more intelligence and energy shield. And for amulet, crafting is this one. And if you have 3 voices, you will get 6 more skill points. So after that, if you are curious about how to upgrade your gears, please let me know. or add a comment, and I'll try to answer as much as possible. Thank you very much.